Hey guys, what's up? It's Ashley again, and I'm back with my fourth video now for my fragrance review. Four part video. I have to do them in four parts because of YouTube's new policy. Fragrance I'm about to review now is a woman's fragrance that I absolutely love to wear. It smells divine and it is amazing. And it is by the house of Dolce Gabbana. This is Dolce Gabbana the one in the I don't know if you can see that. It's in the 1.6, I'm sorry, 2 ounce eau de parfum spray. No, 1.6 ounce, I'm sorry, 50 mLs, 1.6 ounce eau de parfum spray. Here's the bottle. Here's the box. And the bottle is simply gorgeous. Just gorgeous. I mean, gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that. Only Dolce Gabbana could come up with something like that. I mean, this fragrance is just it's mesmerizing. Oh, I sprayed some. I'm gonna spray some on my arm and let give my impressions of it. And I've got the notes right here, but I'm gonna spray some on my arm and we'll give it 3 sprays. I'll do 3 sprays. 3 sprays. That should be enough. Let it dry down for a second. Now, oh my God, it smells so good. Oh, okay. So the one by Dolce Gabbana is a amber floral fragrance for women. The one was launched in 2006. The nose behind this fragrance is Christine Nagel. Top notes are peach, lychee, mandarin orange, and bergamot. Middle notes are lily, plum, jasmine, and lily of the valley. Base notes are vanilla, amber, musk, and vetiver. Now, as it was envisioned by the designer, the one is a fragrance for an exceptional woman who instantly draws attention not only with her looks, but with her manners, poise, and inner world. This fragrance, like all of the fragrances of Dolce of the D&G house, is a fragrance with character, special and alluring. It's oriental, floral, fruity, and it really is. In the very beginning, I can smell. In the very beginning, I can smell. Hang on a second. Let me go back to. In the very beginning, I can smell the peach and the lychee. Those are prominent. But as it dries down, which it has, now I'm starting to smell lily and jasmine, which are the strongest fragrances. Plum is in there too, but it's subtle. Let me warm it up a little bit. It's very subtle, and as it dries down, you can also smell the vanilla coming through. I can now smell the vanilla coming through, and of course, the amber and the musk and the vetiver is what's going to be at the heart of the fragrance. That's what's going to be that luscious, divine, creamy, oriental scent that everyone loves an oriental. And this is a sweet oriental, like it said before. This was um it's a oriental floral fruity fragrance, and it really is. It reminds me it kind of reminds me of Samsara from Guerlain, but Guerlain is more refined and it's got more refinement, more structure than the one does because it has a lot of the same notes in it. Um, Samsara is considered an oriental, spicy, a floral oriental, but this is a fruity, an oriental, fruity oriental. So it's oriental but with fruit in it, and it's an interesting combination because this fragrance is just, it's just mesmerizing. I can't describe it. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm about to light a cigarette. I don't care. It's just mesmerizing. I mean, what this is what I do when I spray it on there, and it lasts. I mean, it lasts me all day. I'll take and I'll spray one spray here, one spray here. I'll pull out my shirt and spray one, two, three down my shirt and one on the back of my neck, and I'm good to go. And it will stay with me all day long. Now, this is not a projection beast. Ciliage is amazing, longevity is amazing, but projection, it's not all that great. The first maybe hour or so, it really projects and it's really, you can smell it. After about an hour, it becomes close, it stays closer to. You can still smell it when you walk past somebody, or if somebody's standing next to you, they can smell the fragrance and they'll usually ask you, oh my God, what are you wearing? You smell so good. But, you know, they can't smell your fragrance from, like, say, across the room, like they can with Lauder or Xyris or even Prada, which is not a projection beast, but it's more than Dolce & Gabbana the one. But this right here is the biggest projection beast of all the fragrances I've reviewed tonight. Anyway, I've already reviewed it, so I'm not going to go too much into detail about that. What I will want to say is that Dolce & Gabbana, I wore the men's version of this, Dolce & Gabbana the one, and it's too light for me. It's not. It seems like it fades. Like you spray it and you're like, where did it go? You know, you're like, you know, you're trying to find it. Where is it? You know, it evades you for some reason. And I felt like the Dolce Gabbana the for the one for men was not well thought out. The intention behind it was good, yes, but if you're going to get the one, man or woman, because I think perfumes are unisex. I'm sorry. To me, a perfume is unisex. Men and women can wear either or. It's a marketing thing because they will call a men's fragrance a cologne and a woman's fragrance a perfume, but it's all a marketing technique. Because if you look at a men's fragrance, for example, if you take Xerius by Givenchy, it says eau de toilette on it. And a lot of women's fragrances also will say eau de toilette or eau de parfum. Example number 2, Prada Amber Pure Homme Intense is an eau de parfum. So, to me, fragrances are unisex. You can wear them, both men and women can wear them. I wear a lot of women's fragrances. I get a lot of compliments from them. My signature scent is always going to be Chanel number 5. I've always worn that. That's my signature scent. That's what I always wear 90% of the time. Yes, I do switch up my fragrances a lot, depending on the season and everything, but most of the time you will smell me wearing Chanel number 5. And yes, I do wear men's fragrances too, but I'm picky about my men's fragrances. They've got to smell not very like masculine, like dirty masculine, but you know, clean masculine scent. But I want it to project. It's got to be a projection beast. That's why I go for a lot of the older men's colognes because they still have that projection. This little gem right here is a compliment getter. It will get you compliments left and right. It is women, if when you wear this, I guarantee you a guy is going to stop you and ask you what you're wearing. And as the perfume dries down, if he's standing next to you, he's going to want to get in a little bit closer to smell what you're wearing, because he'll be able to smell the fragrance, but he'll say, "What are you wearing?" And he'll kind of like lean in and he goes, "Oh, that smells good. What are you wearing?" And you know, and I'll usually say, "Oh, I'm wearing Dolce Gabbana, the one," because this happened to me before. I've wore it to a club before, to a gay club, and a guy come to me and he would say, "Oh, you smell so good. What are you wearing?" And I'm like, "Dolce Gabbana, the one." And he's like, "Wow, that smells really good." And a girlfriend of mine also works in a restaurant. She was wearing it one day, and she's a host, and one of the servers came by and was standing next to her, and he smelled it, and he kind of leaned in and he goes, "What's that fragrance you're wearing? It smells so good." And she said it's Dolce Gabbana the one, because like I said, it doesn't have that longevity, it doesn't have that projection like this does, or this, but we're not going to get into those because I already reviewed those. This is more of a skin scent. This is more of a, it stays close to you. And Dolce Gabbana did that purposely because they want this to be more of an intimate type of a fragrance where two people are going to be close enough to each other to where they can be, you know, where they know each other. If they know, if they know each other, they can be close and intimate. This fragrance is designed to be for someone to get close to smell you, for someone to get close to adore your scent that you're wearing. And that's why now that it's on my wrist, it's dried down a lot. I can start to smell now the hang on, get back to it here for a second. I can now smell the vanilla, the amber, and the musk are coming in. That's what stays with this fragrance the most is the vanilla, the amber, the musk. Of course, the top notes are there too. They fade pretty quickly. Some of them blend in with the middle notes, and some of the middle notes blend in well with the base notes. But mainly, what's going to stay with you with this fragrance are the base notes, and the base notes are vanilla, amber, musk, and vetiver. And there is also sandalwood in here too. There's also yeah, there's also sandalwood in this and patchouli. So it's a good fragrance. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a very good fragrance. It's you know it's just mesmerizing. It's amazing. That's all I've got to say. That's my review. That's my review on Dolce Gabbana the One from Yves Saint Laurent. If you have this fragrance, leave it in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about it. Um, I would strongly suggest blind buying this because it's well worth it. Um, you can get it. If you don't want to blind buy it, you can always go to the Ulta or to, Belk's or Macy's or whatever and use the tester and spray it and see what you think. But my personal experience, I blind purchased it and I was so glad that I did because it's amazing. It smells good, it smells amazing, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful scent. And so go out there and blind buy it. I guarantee you will not be disappointed at all. So this Dolce Gabbana the one and the 1.6 ounce eau de parfum spray. They also have this in eau de toilette. I wouldn't bother with the eau de toilette. Get the eau de parfum. The eau de parfum it lasts longer. It stays with you longer. The eau de toilette is a lot weaker.